Nicha Sapake cha Pandita Samadarshina. Yeah, what is the meaning? Yeah, can you explain the shloka?
Yes, sir, I can explain, sir.
Yeah.
The real knowledge of science of God is that I am part and parcel of God. So my duty is everything is nicely utilized for the service of God. A Krishna conscious person sees everything in connection with Krishna. He or she wants everything to be utilized for the service of God. That is God consciousness. The Goswamis, they give us this formula. Prapanchikataya buddhya hari sambandhi vastuna. The Mayavadi philosophers, they think that the world is false. Some philosophers, they are meditating on voidness. But we know everything belongs to Krishna and it can be used for Krishna. Krishna consciousness is to accept everything in reality, not false. The computer, it is material. The Mayadi philosophers, they will say it is false. We say it is not false, it is temporary, but it can be used for Krishna. That is the best use of a bad bargain. Yes, sir.
Okay, what are the main point? The Mayavadi philosophers, what do they say?
Sir, they say that everything in this world is false.
Ah, okay.
But yes, sir.
What is our point? Contrary
Our
to
point
that?
is that everything is not false but temporary and everything can be used for Krishna service.
Now let me just check audio. Prashant, you are able to hear clearly? Amurti Mataji, you are able to hear clearly?
Sir, Mataji is
Mataji,
muted.
you are mute. You have to unmute yourself. Prashant has hung. It looked like he is on Samadhi. Yes, Mataji. Mataji, you are mute. Pushpa Mataji, you are mute. Okay. I go back to the presentation. So, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Havigavi Hasini Shuni Chaiva Sapake Cha Pandita Samadarshi. Samadarshi is a very great quality before you reach Krishna's lotus feet. We have to give up the material variety. Is audio clear, Rohan?
Very clear, sir. Very clear.
Okay. We have to give up the material variety, then we can accept spiritual variety. Okay. So there is a Pandita, there is a very learned man, and what does he do? He sees like this. Okay. He is seeing Vidya Vinaya. Brahmanas, you see, first thing is Vinaya. When a person comes into knowledge, he has knowledge, realized knowledge, and he becomes Vinaya. He becomes very humble. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne. So he has a Brahmana who is fully qualified by virtue of knowledge and humility. Brahman. Okay. You see, they have given a jumper bag to him. He is a self-realized soul. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, Brahmane, then that is first for the Brahmana, such a qualified Brahmana. Gavi, next he brought cow, and then Hasini, elephant, and then he brought Shuni, the dog, Sapake, who eats the dog. So all these people, these two are across the species, across the social order. He is the most respected person in the society, a Brahmana, and the least respected is a dog eater. There's a different kind of meat eaters. The lowest is the dog eater. So now two contrary people are there. But still, he sees them equally in the sense, he sees my Lord is not discriminating. He's in the both of them heart. So I also, in that sense, equally. It's not that now Brahmana comes to his house or the Chandal comes to his house, he'll behave in the same way. He's seeing equality in the sense the Lord is not abandoning any one of them. The Lord is still merciful to everybody. So he's equally merciful to everybody. Okay? But as per the social protocol, he will not that a dog comes to his house and a Brahmana comes to his house, he behaves in the same way, he washes feet of the Brahmana, he washes feet of the dog also. That nonsense. But he becomes, the material variety as such, and doesn't attract him now. Okay? He knows material variety is separate. What is to deal with the spiritual domain. So while coming into spiritual domain, he has to give, not give so much attention to the material variety. Then he comes to spiritual variety. Now let us say Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, he sees a Brahmana, he sees a cow, he sees an elephant, he sees a dog, he sees a dog eater, and Pandita sees same. Equal vision. Okay? And now let us see what Srila Prabhupada says. Who will read? Mataji, Prerna Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. A Krishna
Yes.
conscious person does not make any distinction between species or castes. The Brahmana and the outcast may be different from the social point of view, or a dog, a cow, or an elephant may be different from the point of view of species. But these differences of body are meaningless from the viewpoint of a learned transcendentalist. This is due to their relationship to the Supreme, for the Supreme Lord, by his plenary portions, as Paramatma, is present in everyone's heart. Such an understanding of the Supreme is real knowledge. As far as the bodies are concerned, in different castes or different species of life, the Lord is equally kind to everyone, because he treats every living being as a friend, yet maintains himself as Paramatma, regardless of the circumstances of the living entities. The Lord, as Paramatma, is present both in the outcast and in the Brahmana, although the body of the Brahmana and that of an outcast are not the same. The bodies are material productions of different modes of material nature, but the soul and the supersoul within the body are of the same spiritual quality. The similarity in the quality of the soul and the supersoul, however, does not make them equal in quantity, for the individual soul is present only in that particular body, whereas the Paramatma is present in each and everybody. A Krishna conscious person has full knowledge of this, and therefore he is truly learned and has equal vision. The similar characteristics of the soul and supersoul are that they both are conscious, eternal, and blissful. But the difference is that the individual soul is conscious within the limited jurisdiction of the body, whereas the supersoul is the consciousness of all bodies. The supersoul is present in all bodies without distinction. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thanks a lot.
Sir, your voice is not coming, sir.
Now coming. Yeah, I was wondering. I told a joke, nobody laughed. But the difference is that the individual soul, some people say that the animal has no soul, and God has created this soul for this animal for me to eat. So that person, we can say, God has created you for me to eat them. Nonsense argument, doesn't have any ground. Prabhupada used to say, when so many similarities are there, we are eating, they are eating, we are sleeping, they are sleeping, we are mating, they are mating, they are defending, they are defending. Why do you deny one more similarity, that they have soul and the Lord present? But somehow they have, brainwashed themselves into this idea, and definitely it's a very unfortunate that the religious leaders have, promoted this idea. Very unfortunate that animals are just like machines. They speak like that. This is, they are showing some fear, they are shouting, but actually there is no experience in that body. They have created that kind of a theory to justify eating of meat. It's a very dangerous philosophy. It's not true, and it's, see, the Lord's creation is such that if you don't get guided by proper authority, you can get into lost into any foolishness like this. Correct? Actually, animals, if you see, they do behave, more like a exe file, because they have very little control. The senses have taken over. Animal body have very little control, but still, we cannot say they are not feeling the pain. They do feel the pain. They are experiencing, but they are in a very embarrassing condition where senses are so strong. So we should, so many human beings are also become like animals, you know. They can't control them. So many people say, I can't control myself. You tell him you're an animal then. And human being means he can control. Prabhupada says, show you're a human being by controlling the senses. If somebody says, I can't control my senses, you tell him straight on the face, you're an animal. Okay, human being should be able to control the senses. Okay, that is one point from the last. And then Prabhupada says this is due to the relationship to the Supreme. For the Supreme Lord, by plenary portion as Paramatma is present in everyone's heart. Such an understanding of the Supreme is real knowledge. In fact, for selling books also, many times devotees ask Prabhupada, Prabhupada, is some trick we can use? Prabhupada said, no, there is no one standard trick. The Lord is there in everybody's heart. We just pray to the Lord. My Lord, please inspire him to buy this book. That you can do. So many devotees who are preaching always, they pray to the Lord, present in the heart of the person. My Lord, please inspire him to take shelter of Prabhupada. We pray to the Paramatma. Okay. Okay, next shloka, who knows?
Sir Vikas, sir.
Oh, any questions on this first shloka?
Sir, Samadarshina means equal vision, no?
Huh?
Samadarshina.
What does it happen? Samadarshina?
Does it mean, sir?
Sir, he is asking what does it mean?
Equal. Equal means like the Lord is equal. He's present in everybody's heart.
Yes.
Equal vision means they're all sons of God in that way.
It will not discriminate between the dog eaters, animals, cows.
No. That will be madness if you do like that. Elephant comes to your place, dog comes to your place, you wash your feet. You cannot do that. Okay. Samadarshi means they are all potentially they're all pure devotees belonging to the spiritual world. They are here in this world in different bodies. Their bodily coverings are not denoting their eternal position. Correct? Just like say you are a doctor in a hospital, okay? You treat every patient, but the patients are different because infection is different. One patient is in ICU. You have to. One patient is in having malaria. One patient is having. So you are seeing their different conditions. You are seeing this person is about to become healthy, like Brahmana is about to become healthy, and you are seeing an elephant. My God, he is very sick. So as a doctor, you should give attention to all, but you are conscious of the different position they are in. Okay? Correct. It's not that now dog comes to temple and says, please come inside. And Brahmana comes, please come inside. No. We cannot do that. Brahmana will let in, dog will not allow to enter the place. Because the infection is done. But at the same time, I have affection for him also. I have mercy for him also. And I understand that his sickness is something today, but otherwise, potentially, they are both equal. Okay? The material covering has created, the infection has created some differences today, but actually they are all equal. As soul, they are equal. As body and mind, there is a difference which is superfluous. But practical dealing, I'm just going a little deeper. Practical dealing is you cannot. An elephant comes and you say pranam, and Brahmana comes pranam. Deal in a different. Paramatma is present. My Lord is very merciful. He is equally affectionate to all. Correct? Krishna is also equal. So why does Krishna give somebody body of an elephant, somebody body of the Brahmana? So we are seeing through Krishna. My Lord is not discriminating. Okay? Therefore, I will not discriminate. My Lord is there in everybody's heart. Because Krishna is not discriminating. So why doesn't Krishna give everybody a Brahmana body? No. Krishna is seeing the reality. They deserve different bodies. So I also follow that in Krishna's vision. You understand? Samadarshi is following Krishna's vision. Now Krishna is seeing same, therefore I also see same. But in what way Krishna is seeing same? Is it that Krishna gave everybody dog's body? No. Is it that Krishna gave everybody Brahmana's body? No. Krishna is seeing different infections and he is dealing differently. The same way I also see the infection and I deal differently. But at the same time I am seeing same way as Krishna is seeing same way. They're all my children. So we also see everybody the children of Krishna. That is equality. Okay? So you can keep doing that. A lot of details you can go to. Anything more on this?
No, sir.
Yes, Murthy Mataji, you want to say something?
No, Prabhuji, I understood. So there's nothing
Okay.
for me to say. Next, we'll proceed further. I want to read
Okay, if she's saying proceed, and I just
it.
see that they understood. Hey, Sumit is fine. Does it make sense? A bit complicated, I understood. Where is sama and where is difference? But I have, studied this topic. So, Samadarshi, definitely we are Samadarshi. We see everybody as son of God. That way we are Samadarshi. We see everybody as a spirit soul. We are not seeing the body. That way we are Samadarshi. At the same time, they're having different affections. So we have to, as a doctors, as saints, deal differently. Just like a doctor you are. So you are seeing everybody equal affection. But now somebody has malaria, somebody has cancer. You have to give different treatment. Okay? So Samadarshi mean, no, 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 he's having cancer, I'll give him same medicine. He's having malaria, I'm giving same medicine. No, no, no. You have to be practical also. Okay? Just think about it. This was my little meditation on this topic. Okay. Vidya, this shloka, anybody remembers?
Yes, I remember. You used to teach us in
Yes, yes,
Mangalore.
yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this shloka, Mataji, you also wanted to chant? Please chant.
Yeah. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Sri Chaiva Swa Pake Cha Panditaha Samadarshinaha.
Ah, very nice. Very nice. Chalo. Now, let me see if anything. Okay. Okay, next shloka. ये ही संस्पर्श होगा. Anybody remember this shloka?
Vikas, sir.
Mataji, you remember?
Which one, Prabhu? I'm not seeing.
Prerna Mataji, you don't remember?
Prabhu, I didn't prepare for today.
ठीक है. Ah, Pushpa Mataji, ये ही संस्पर्श जब होगा. You know this shloka?
Yes, I think. I mean, just show me the sloka. I might remember.
Then if I show you the shloka, then it's over. Okay.
Because
Hey,
long back you had taught it.
no
Taught
problem.
us, no?
Mataji, we
That's
will
why.
give chance to small children. That is okay.
Yeah, yeah, let them. I'll just
Yeah.
keep hearing them.
Yeah. Hey, Rohan, you know the shloka? Vikas knows. Who knows? Yeah. Chalo, chant.
यही संपर्श जाओगा तुम्हारी लौटे आई छुटे अत्यंतवंत कौन्तेया नंदेषु रामस्य बुधा.
Yes. What is the meaning?
Can you read, sir?
Hey,
Explanation.
hey, your voice is little less. Loudly.
Where samsparsaja means that is the touch, that is happiness in material world is derived from touch. That is at the context of material things. So-called happiness is derived from the touch. Lord Krishna says that it is not the real happiness. Anything, any happiness derived from consciousness is not the real happiness. It is the gate of misery, various miseries. The whole Vedic that the happiness derived from the sense perception is not the real happiness, but the real happiness doing by being the Krishna conscious and that we have to translate one to each other. Happiness is there because that is I am the spirit soul, not the material of the body. I am full of pleasure, but this I am full of pleasure because my sense of manifested through this matter. Therefore, we are being frustrated. So, those who are advanced in spiritual life are called in Padma Purana. It is said that Ramante Yogina Ananta. Those who are spiritually built, they also enjoy, but they enjoy it, but they enjoy it. The real happiness can be, we can get the real happiness just by becoming the Krishna and by doing the chanting and doing the kirtanas. Any happiness which has the end point, not the real happiness. Here Buddha means who is the intelligent person, that is the learned person. The learned person does not enjoy full transient happiness, which is derived from the sense touching. That answer. Hare Krishna, sir.
Very nice. You can hear me clearly, Rohan?
Yes, sir, I
Yes,
can hear you
sir.
clearly.
But Vikas' voice was not very clear. Okay. I don't know, today in between some thunderstorm sound is coming. I don't know why. Okay.
Sir, that's from Mataji's background.
Who's? Pushpa Mataji? You make a mute here. You put mute. Yeah, please tell.
Words seen on the screen,
You
I
say
can't.
something you wanted to say.
There are no words. I mean, those slokas I can't see on the screen. I don't
Oh,
know
you're
why.
not able to see the shloka. No, no,
No.
now they were there. Shlokas I put
Okay.
when we
Okay.
see, I tell you.
Okay, I'll mute now.
Now you can you see the shlokas?
Yeah, I can see. I can see.
Now you can see. Now I
Yeah.
just, when people are speaking, I show their face.
Okay.
Like that. Okay. ठीक है. Intelligent person does not take part in the source of misery which are due to the contact with the material senses. O son of Kunti, such pleasures have a beginning and an end. So the wise man does not delight in them. It will take lifetime to realize this, but I can give a class on this. Keep quoting this shloka. This is like a foundation of sense control. An intelligent, ye, he, some sparshaja, by contact with the material senses. Bhoga, enjoyment. Buddha, as Vikas said, the intelligent. Intelligent person does not take part in the sources of misery which are due to the contact with the material senses. Prabhupada doesn't give happiness itself. Dukhyona evate. Sources of misery. O son of Kunti, such pleasures have a beginning, adi, and an end, anta. Nateshu ramate Buddha. Wise man does not delight in them. Buddha means wise man. Ramate means enjoy. So wise man does not enjoy such silly things. Yes, Mataji. Prerna Mataji, you can read the purport.
Yes, Prabhu. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Material sense pleasures are due to the contact of material senses, which are all temporary, because the body itself is temporary. A liberated soul is not interested in anything which is temporary, knowing well the joys of transcendental pleasures. How can a liberated soul agree to enjoy false pleasure? In the Padma Purana, it is said, Ramante yogino nante satyananda chid atmani iti rama padanasho param brahma abhidhiyate. The mystics derive unlimited transcendental pleasures from the absolute truth, and therefore the supreme absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, is also known as Rama. In the Srimad Bhagavatam also it is said, Nayam deho deha bhajam nriloke kashtan karmana harte vidbhujam ye tapo divyam putraka yena sattvam shuddhyed yasmad brahma saukyam tvanantam. My dear sons, there is no reason to labor very hard for sense pleasure while in this human form of life. Such pleasures are available to the stool eaters, that is the hogs. Rather, you should undergo penances in this life by which your existence will be purified, and as a result, you will be able to enjoy unlimited transcendental bliss. Bhagavatam 5.5.1. Therefore, those who are true yogis or learned transcendentalists are not attracted by sense pleasures, which are the causes of continuous material existence. The more one is addicted to material pleasures, the more he is entrapped by material miseries.
In fact, every day we should read this shloka. Every day morning, we should put in front of us and read this. This shloka, I don't know. I look like Prerna Mataji did not have this shloka remembrance. Nayam Deyo Dev Bhajam Niloke.
Prabhu, I chanted it, no?
Yeah, but it looked like you don't remember this shloka.
No.
This shloka, every devotee should have katastha. Pushpa Mataji, you know this shloka? Nayam Deyo Dev Bhajam Niloke? Yes, you know. She's silent and she's speaking. Hey Rohan, you know this shloka?
No, sir.
Everybody should try to
Prabhu,
remember
I
this
know
shloka.
this. There was this one more shloka, no? Ahara Nidra
That is
Bhayamaitunam
another
cha.
one. That is another one. Ahara midra
Yeah.
bhayamayatunam to samana esham pashupinarana.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
also
yeah.
foundation shloka. But this
Yeah.
shloka has something more to say. It
Okay.
says, Na ayam deha. You know why I will take the shloka? Because once Prabhupada was giving class on the shloka, and he completely came into ecstasy. There is no literature in the universe like Srimad Bhagavatam. Each word is for the good of the humanity, each and every word. He became completely so emphatic. That was a favorite shloka of Srila Prabhupada. They said, Na I am Deha, not in this body. Deha bhajam niloke, which you got in the human form of life. Kashtan kaman arate vidvajame. Don't work hard in this body for kashta. Don't do kashta for kama. Okay? Why? Even pigs get it. Okay? This is niloka. This is not dog loka, cat loka. We are in human body. We should be conscious. Somebody said very nicely. Suppose I get a mic, I should know how to use the mic. Otherwise, I will use mic like a paperweight, which is foolishness. I should know how to utilize this. Everything you look, we see how the best utilization of this. The same way when you look at yourself in the mirror, you should think what is the best utilization of this body. Niloke. Here is saying not for sense gratification, definitely. Why? That is deserved. Arhate means deserve, even by with bhujam, who eats stool. So what I should do with this body? We should do some tapasya. What kind of tapasya? Divyam, guided tapasya. Don't do whimsical. Whom he is telling? My dear sons. So what will happen if I do guided tapasya, my dear father? Sattvam shuddhaye, your heart will get purified. Your existence will get purified. Then, what is the use of that? After that, you will experience Brahma Saukyam Tonantam. You will experience unlimited spiritual happiness after that. Because it's very nicely connected here. It's a beautiful shloka. My desire is that you all remember the shloka. And here in the purport proper is something very nice. Knowing well the joys of transcendental pleasures, if you really know, how can a liberated soul agree to enjoy more spiritual? That is the first disqualification of a devotee if he is still interested in material pleasures. He is not advanced much. Okay? Advancement means we are able to reject sense pleasures. Therefore, those who are true yogis or learned transcend are not attracted by sense pleasure, which are the root cause of continuous material existence. The root cause of continuous material existence. Again and again, you have to take. It looks like sometimes, I've seen people who take smoke or drink, and you get very angry. Suppose you are a father, and your son is drinking, and the father sees that he spanks. And says, "What have I done? I didn't hurt anybody." No, it's not like that. You broke a law. You broke a law. You broke a law. So similarly, when you get into sense pleasure, it's Maya. We think I'm not doing anything wrong. You're doing something very, very wrong, for which your Supreme Father will punish you in hell. Somebody who drinks liquor, in his mouth molten lava is put. Somebody who has sex with a woman outside marriage, he is made to embrace a molten form of woman. So like that, there are somebody who eats meat, he is cooked alive. So there is terrible punishment. Why? Because Krishna wants you to learn to live a life of discipline and not to take to anything which will continue a material existence. Krishna wants us to quickly come back to home, back to God. So he slaps us very hard when he do this thing. But don't think I'm not doing anything. Actually, when you disobey Krishna, there is nothing worse than that you can do. So you should see devotee means discipline. So I am disciplining myself to be within Krishna's shelter. So taking shelter of Krishna means I do not, I follow what he's telling. So sometimes you don't understand what bad, what did I do? I just, thought for some time something, about drinking or smoking. No, sir. You did terribly bad. You should not have done that. You are a servant of Krishna. Only thing you should think how to please Krishna. Why you can think about all these things. Okay. Does it make some sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, any questions on this? This shloka is like our life and soul. Yes. We are all using some effect today. I have also used one effect. All my boundary is looking dull and I am looking bright. Yes, Pushpa Mataji, welcome. You have any question?
Okay, just I'm muting.
Mataji, this is an evening session where we do only two
Okay.
shlokas.
Yeah, okay.
Every day we do two
Two
shlokas.
slokam Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah, every day 2, and we
Okay.
try to memorize.
Okay.
So if 54 days, your 108 shloka vocabulary is solid.
Okay.
Okay, that is the
Yeah.
target.
So
Where
after
are you
coming
now?
here,
You are in which place
Singapore.
now? Oh, Singapore. Okay, Rohan, what are the shlokas for tomorrow?
So I have to get my tab. Get my tab. Then we can wait.
Prabhu, I think it is.
Please tell me.
Prabhu, it is 29, 5.29 and
And
6.17.
okay, yes, correct. I have also checked. I can. Can you see?
Yes, sir. 29 and
This is the whole
670.
thing I'm showing you. These are the 108 important shlokas. Push Mataji.
Yeah.
Mataji. So we have done some shlokas already. Every day we do 2. So
Okay.
today we did 2 shlokas of the 5th chapter.
5th chapter. Okay.
Okay, na? We did
22nd
2
and 29th.
shlokas of the 5th
Yes.
chapter. Today we did 18 and 22. Today we
Okay.
will do 20. Tomorrow we'll do 29, and the first shloka of 6th chapter is 17 shlokas. We are doing. We are just
7.
doing 108 important shlokas. That way we also cover the all philosophy, and it's very important. You know, when we finish the 6th chapter tomorrow, we will also try to chant all the shlokas. Otherwise, we would have forgotten by the time.
Yes,
Because 6th
Prabhu, I
chapter
was
means.
about to say every Friday we should, whatever we do throughout the week, every Friday we should, again recollect this.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Yes, sir.
And Friday session should be a little bigger then. We should start
Yeah.
little early then.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, done. Okay, this is there done. Okay, thanks for everybody for participating. Yes, what do we do?
Ila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Yay.
Yeah.
Jai.